Alright, chat, and here we are. So we're playing the Castlevania Aria of Sorrow randomizer today. I just had to show this BRB screen off to YouTube again, because it's just that adorable. Gomi did such a good job on it. YouTube doesn't really get to see these screens, though. Anyways, let me just hide it. We'll use this again for some Resident Evil next week. There we go. Alright, chat, so this is a different randomizer from one I looked at years and years ago. This is like a new one that's actually seems pretty cool. It has quite a bit more features than the Circle of the Moon one, I find. Let's go ahead and just give it a go, I guess. I already put in all the stuff. The seed's all there. Let's see how this works out. Oh yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. We're just gonna... It also lets you automatically skip the cutscenes from New Game, which is nice. Alright. There's no text rando, so I'm not gonna worry much about that. Started with slime. It looks like this place has a bit of a green hue to it. Equip, knife, casual clothes. Alright, let's see how this works out. Let's run for it. Yeah, I'm gonna try streaming Resident Evil next week now. Oh, ghosts. I wasn't feeling very well yesterday, and I kinda ended up just stopping. And now we're gonna play this, because this is my comfy time game. Hang on, audio too loud? A lot louder in the title screen there. No text rando, so we make our own. Okay, so let's see where this door leads, because how this one works for the map rando is it connects the doors to spots... Oh. Forbidden area. The inaccessible forbidden area. This room's green, and that's slime water. Alright. Oh, no backdash. Instead, I get coins. Perfect. Okay. Can work with this. No backdash. Very lime. The gray's the same, though, because it can't really change that. Okay. Still bats up here. Well, alright then. Try that. At least it's an early game soul, so I'm not losing... Ooh. Extra petrification damage. Okay. I could work with this. A lot of these souls you'd otherwise never use outside of a rando, so this will be interesting. Oh, I like that petrification damage. Probably won't work on a boss, though. Okay. I don't think there was an option to change the bosses yet. Oh! I forgot how powerful slime is. Well, that was nothing. Well, there's a lot of things randomized. All the souls on the enemies, item spots, and locations. The doors connect to different areas they're not normally supposed to. Flying armor. I pretty much have to get that here, don't I? Oh. Okay. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best angle, but I still got them. Okay, first hidden room here. Feel free to remind me where the hidden rooms are. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, right. No extra sword yet. Nice. So normally this is where you go to get flying armor, but what's past here now, too? It seems whenever there's like a placed like inventory item or a soul, it just they're all kind of jumbled to whatever now. Okay. Not bad. Oh, money. I guess I could take that for now. This is one of my favorite Castlevanias for sure. Get up here. Yeah, when it comes to the Game Boy Advance randomizers for Castlevania, it seems like they're very new right now. I mainly been playing a lot of the DS ones, because they're really cool. MP... Oh, that'll work right now. Okay. But, like, I believe the GBA ones are made by 3 different people for each one. Because they're all kind of, like, very differently programmed games, I would say. Especially because, like, the different teams. Even though the Harmony and Aria team were the same, weren't they? Iga even had nothing to do with Circle. Okay, hang on. I still got my pocket knife. I already like this one. This is gonna be fun. Having random souls can be a lot of fun to do. It's a little broken in Dawn, though. Okay. Oh, you meant the rando? No, I meant the dev team for Harmony and Aria, but the Aria and Harmony ones are made by the same person. You're talking about the randomizers? Okay. We can try the Harmony one maybe sometime in the upcoming week. Harmony, like, I've played so much of Harmony of Dissonance now that, I don't really get lost in that game anymore, but it's still probably, I'd say, the longest one to get through, for sure. Yeah, I'm going for true ending. Oh. Okay, that's good. Undyne already. The check for beating Graham, you can set it so that you have to beat all the bosses instead of finding 3 specific souls, so I went for that, because I normally go for all bosses anyway. Aria is easily the shortest of the GBA games, too, so figured this would be a nice, comfy one to turn on. Skeleton Blaze. Alright. Now, you're not supposed to be here. For now, let's go this way. Oops. That slime is stupid good right now. Oh, meat strip. How much does that restore? 29. I don't think there's a randomization for, like, item properties yet. There we go. But yeah, I keep saying I want to try out more of these randomizers, and I never usually get to them. So that's why I've just, like, been playing a lot of them. Like, I recently finally got to Super Metroid, did the Circle of the Moon one, did some more DS Castlevanias as well. And I kind of want to do some vanilla Zelda playthroughs before I do some more of those randos. Because there's just a lot of randomizers nowadays, and it's cool. Okay. I can't one-shot them. Alright. Just play it safe. If I jump, they'll probably... Yep, they'll spawn erratically. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Not bad. I still got the starting pocket knife. Okay. Oh, that still hurts me, huh? Oh, I got on Wood Golem. Probably backtrack to some areas. I got that down there because that's the forbidden area square. Okay. Oh, I got ya. Okay, this'll be fine. Not too far from a room. How annoying. Okay, you. Skull Charm. This is a save room, right? Okay, good. Yeah, this normally this area has a lot of gray to it, so you're not seeing much of the palette randomizer do much except add a little green in some of the background, huh? Thanks for resummoning there, Arena. Now, this normally leads to a dead end, which means there's a chance of some free item checks. Oh! What was that noise? Slime got, like, stuck bouncing over there. Probably got a lot of experience for that one. Come on. Suspense is killing me. Kicker skeleton. Okay. Oh, I can't use it. I don't have double jump, so it doesn't work. Right. Of course, that's how it would work. Okay. Anyways, I didn't end up sleeping the best last night again, but I'm feeling a lot better. It's kind of why I'm starting so late today. I've just also been thrown off by, like, daylight savings time. Evil Butcher. Well, Slime's still good for now. But it's Wednesday, I usually go super long anyway. Oh, I literally don't need this. Giant skeleton peeping eye. Alright, so this tells me the souls I need, but I'm pretty sure I checked the option to just kill all bosses to activate Graham. Okay. Or rather, to activate the parts after him. I don't think that thing can move. Okay. What was my percent? 8.1. Never mind. Barb is just stuck because clearly it's not meant to be underwater. So far, so good. Okay, got him. I'm already level 5, 800 total experience. Not bad. I didn't miss a hidden room down here, did I? Pretty sure I have most of the hidden rooms memorized for this. Okay, just the Graham scene. Okay, lets me skip. Oh, where's this gonna go? Underground cemetery. Oh, fantastic. That's what I want to see right now. I'm gonna go back to that save room up there for a minute. Because now I'm worried. Don't worry about the scary Skelly statue. Going all the way down there. The underground cemetery is where things can get a little rocky for you. Alright. Okay, just gonna get on top of them. Oh, it's this part? I thought it was just the caves itself. Oh, Alright, chat. Boss 2, Legion. I don't think there's anywhere else I can... I might be able to go back a little bit, but I don't have double jump. I think I can get into Floating Gardens with Undyne, but maybe I should go for it. At level 5. Just fight Legion. Maybe I'll get lucky and just find an item outside that lets me leave. Okay. Ooh, a lot of that. This is... Oh, I can't get up there. I don't have double jump, so I can't. How hard could it possibly be? Oh, wait. No, this is Headhunter. Okay. Okay. I do 2 damage. I have to use slime to do anything. You started one, you got red minotaurs in the 3rd room. Oh, that's fun. I mean, that's not a soft lock, but that's annoying as hell, and I'd probably just start over too. What have I got on me? I haven't found a single accessory or any other items now. Maybe Evil Butcher does more. No, it don't. I don't even have backdash, so I can't backdash cancel the spam. Okay, let's go. It doesn't seem to randomize the map itself. It randomizes where the connecting doors and boss rooms apparently lead. So I just have to, like, dodge her and let the slime charge up. That's all I can do. That's gonna be real annoying during the 2nd phase. Get a little sloppy at the start, but I can do this. It's just gonna be a little time-consuming. I could have gone back and looked elsewhere, but... I have a soul to do damage, and the yellow soul I got gives me more, MP recovery speed, so it's not that bad. Uh-oh. Nice. If I can back her up a bit there, I can... Yes! Here he comes. Oh. Just keep your distance. It's gonna be random if I hit him. Oh, there's a middle one, that's right. Okay. I'm like one hit away from death. This is going to be rough. Yeah, there I go. Okay, I probably should backtrack a little bit. That is definitely doable, but at my current, like, equipment, if I could just find one sword or something, that would make it just infinitely easier. Because I have the pocket knife and jacket. I was gonna say, did I not save? I panicked for a second. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's just go back. The gargoyle in the underground cemetery seems like a good place to farm experience points. But I can also go back and kind of like get some more equipment. Would that be good to put on? Oh, okay. It's not that bad. The familiar souls in like all the Castlevania games are kind of a joke, but maybe I can use it now. I know that giant skeleton is inside Peeping Eye, if I'm reading that correctly. Oh. Right, I can't one-shot these guys. No soul drops. Oh, I just hit it. Why aren't you attacking him? I can't backdash, can't get up there. Might be better just to turn in the stone. That's also okay. Oopsie. Okay, got it. Almost did another level up at least. Now where can I head? Let's see if back there will let me get anything. The imp doesn't really want to go far for me, does it? Yo, attacker. Okay, you know what? Might be better just to use this. Because it seems like it doesn't want to cooperate with me. Alright, let's try looking a little bit up here if I can do anything. Maybe I missed something. Oh, Arachne here? Okay, you gave quite a bit. Okay, 2 slimes. Oh, what'd I miss? Gravekeeper. Okay, I got backdash. That's something. Not amazing, but it's something. I think there's an item in this room. Oh, no, it's up ahead. Okay, we get a little stuff. Let's see where this goes, chat. Let's see where this goes. A little bit worried. I would like a sword. A sword would be really cool right now. I think I've checked all available hidden rooms. Oh, if I can break that. Hang on. Yes! Giant skeleton. Giant skull. And we got it, chat. We got it. And now we can move around. So I can just go to Floating Gardens. Well, actually, no. I just realized something. I've been saying I can go to Floating Gardens. I can go to the door, and it'll probably take me somewhere else. Okay. Okay. Galamoth. Pardon me. That's good for one room, and one room only, but I guess I have it. Okay, I haven't been over here yet. Okay. This giant skeleton's pretty nice. Oh, a sword! Broadsword. It's a start. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to backdash cancel. This isn't a jump cancel one. Or rather, a land cancel one. I gotta have to backdash cancel it. If I don't mess it up hard there. Lightning Doll, that's a good one. Let's put that on for now. I don't like... A lot of the swords in this game can be pretty bad. Hang on, did I go up there? Yeah, I did. Oh, an enemy was in here again. You. Okay. Great. This sword isn't really that great. Here we are. Cockatrice. Don't get hit. Let's just go back. Was that a lightning doll? Alright. I'm gonna head back towards the save room, all the way at the end there. I only have just a few save rooms. Actually, it might be better to go down there and then just go to the gardens. I gotta be careful not to die, though. Let's not die. Can I get up there? Well, that was bad. Dumb of me. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to use this, because I'm probably gonna die. Okay. No panic. No panic. Take it slow. Take it slow. Okay, got him. Giant worm. Okay. I don't need that because the save room is right next to me now, so this is okay. Oh boy. Give me a drink here. That would have been very annoying to die. Let me see. Undyne. Let's go down here. I don't know if they can... Pardon me, jeez. Matter of fact. Pardon me, I just had a really cough there. Ugh. That was annoying. Anyways, I'm good. Move this over here. Snuck up on me, chat. It's the changing weather. Alright, moment of truth. Please go somewhere manageable. Please, please go somewhere manageable. Okay, that's good. That's actually the second area. Wood golem. Oh, I still can't one-shot these things. We should just stop having weather. It's stupid. Absolutely. Good, good, good. This is better. It's better because I can cancel it. If I can hit the opponent. Let's double check around here now that I got double jump. Oopsie. Well, I did wasn't here earlier, but you know what I mean. I wonder. No, I can't do that. Can't get away with some of that silly shenanigans. This broken, empty chapel has some fun stuff for us to collect. Like spoiled milk. Whoopee. Alright. Ooh, jacket over there. Okay. No, this seems like a pretty good one. Like, I'm definitely spoiled by, like, how, like, how much they're able to do with the DS Castlevania one. But this one's definitely, like, pretty good for what's available for it. Attacks by flying crows at enemies. There we are. Okay, hang on, let's see if I get this. Can I get that? Maybe if I fly in armor. I like the Circle of the Moon one. It was a bit, like, simple, but I know that apparently Circle of the Moon is, harder to apparently mod for. Okay, War Fatigues. And that's what I want to see. Until, like, very recently, Circle of the Moon had, like, no, like, hacks or anything for it compared to the other ones. Like, Harmony of Dissonance has some pretty fun ones that I want to go back and try out. Like, I played one that lets you play the entire game as Julius from this game. There's also, in the same mod, you can play through the whole game as classic Mega Man. It seems like it would be a very slow process, though, considering how Mega Man controls in that game. But I want to do, like, a full Mega Man playthrough of that game someday. That could be fun. Wood Golem, Flying Armor. I want to take this off, put on that. Alright, looks like I picked up everything except this square over here. Get you. Alright, and we're done here. No equipment drops from enemies. Oopsie. Lightning Doll and Slime are pretty good. Might just interchange them depending on the boss fight. Oh, still can't one-shot them. Let's check over here. Okay, you're dead. Found a few progress items, like Galamoth is only good for the one hallway with the rabbit. He doesn't do anything else. Alright. Take you down. 100 gold. Pretty sure that's what's there in vanilla. Costs a lot of MP, but it's okay. Wood Golem. Trying to think here. Looks like that's it. Something. I'm never gonna be building up my money, it seems. Mach Punch. Yeah, punch! It's the same damage as the pocket knife. Oh wait, no, that's a regular knife. No, sorry, no, what am I saying? I meant to say I have two swords. Like, yeah, obviously. This one doesn't have the jump cancel, though, so I want to use short sword. The swords in this game can be really meh. Dawn definitely has, like, so much better weapon variety. Absolutely. Alright, let's check over here. Oh. Snap there. How candles always work in these games is right that down there. If you have full MP, instead of hearts, they drop money. So money's just a farm. There goes the cat. Alright, heal me up. Perfect time for a drink. Easily farm that. Okay. Oh, sea urchins. Kind of fitting they replaced that, huh? All right. Let's see what the Chimera room leads to. Okay, Chimera. Considering how big this room is, I don't know if they could rando this. Oh, right. He counts as a normal enemy, so I can stone him, or petrify him. I actually didn't know petrification worked on the Chimera. Does it work on the Creaking Skull as well? Because they count as regular enemies? Well, they appear as regular enemies later. Well, that was a pretty easy kill. Nice. This is why we like Lightning Doll. Wonder what these stupid rooms here. Right, flying armor lets me get up there with double jump. Manticore, you know what I mean. Sometimes I say, like, combine Manticores and Chimeras, it doesn't matter. Don't think I've passed any other secret rooms yet. Stopping time works on the early bosses. Couldn't do that outside of New Game Plus, though, couldn't ya? Oh, right, hang on. Oh, you piece of crap. Yeah. Oh. You lived. Guess just hit faster with the jump. Can't. Oh, that's garbage. You can't do that. Oh. Wait. Oh, wow, I genuinely didn't see that guy. He kind of blended in to me. I was just distracted. Oh, well. This is a place for butchers, apparently. They're so brightly colored, they blend into me almost. Oh! I'll take that. I'll take that. Yes, indeed, I'll take that. Who butchers the butchers? Me. Okay, don't want to mark the map there, because I gotta get up. Second book. Alright, just get myself a drink. It's fine. Just gonna charge one lightning doll and get what that is in there. Well, I mean, Aria of Sorrow is not that hard. So, you don't need a lot of souls in this game. It's very easy to just get like 1 or 2 souls and stick with them for the whole game. Okay. Bone Pillar from Merman. So, I don't think I need to get these, because I checked the option for all bosses, but if I need to, I'll go back and get them. Maybe it doesn't work right. Or maybe it just makes them spawn in the logic anyway. Perfect. Flame Necklace. I'll take it. A lot of these accessories you, like, never use, because the problem with this game is that if you explore, like, every time you find an item, like, it's, like, almost never better than the stuff you already have anyway. It's kind of weird. Sometimes you just find, like, one sword, and then you'll just have it for, like, half the damn game. Is what it feels like anyway. Once you get a little bit into it. At least this is something to put on. What did it give me? 2 defense and a little 1 intelligence. It's something, right? Oh, the mirror room looks weird. Alright, let's warp back, and let's scan some of these areas I can get with double jump now. Pardon me. Throat's a little bit sore. Let's take a little look. And you can talk to Mina for a health refill. Yeah, she doesn't save, but you get a heal by doing that. Alright, let's check up here. Aricado's gone. Yeah, the weapon upgrade system was fun in Dawn. It can make grinding fun. Alright. I have a straight upgrade. Guess that's that. That area goes to the forbidden area, which I can't exit. Alright. I'm gonna get thrown off by my map later by not remembering what doors connect to where, because the map, like, is still the same, but the load zones take you to the different places. Alright, let's take a look up here. At you. Level 8. Let's see. Just ignore them. What I see over there? Hang on, can I hit that with a lightning doll? Skulla. Alright. That's progress. Okay. Well, you're in a bad spot there, aren't you, buddy? You're covering a dead end, though, so that's okay. That's okay. Down there leads to the item I just got. Get out of here, you. Okay, we don't gonna go up there now. Another ancient book, too. Huh. Well, quite a few options I could use. I could go underwater over there, too. I have, like, yeah, it's a little bit open right now. Well, I say that, but I don't know where all the areas connect. Okay, that's annoying. I don't have the MP to really spam Lightning Doll as fast, and... Oh, come on, I'm trying to go down. I'm trying to go down, and I kept just, like, jumping up instead of sliding. Probably because the stairs were wonky there. Mm-hmm. Now I can get up that... Hang on, what's this? Castle Map 3. Alright, well, whatever. Excellent. No, that's okay. I don't really need any Wonder Mill codes for Sky. Can't go to the left area because that leads to the sealed Forbidden Area room. Take him out. I might put MP recovery back on, depending on the thing, but Triton's boost to my strength is too good. So I can go up here now, or I can go in the water, but I'm here right now, so let's see where it goes. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Gimme. Giant bat. Well, that's kind of game right there, I think. Oh, it drains my MP so fast because I have it so early. Alright then. Well, I have it. I can work with that, though. When I need it, anyway. Alright. I still wish I had some more, some, like, different swords. Take out the Fleeman. Nothing up here. Might not even need hidden rooms at this rate. That's okay. Okay, where's this going? Arena? Nope, top floor. Just takes me to the other side of the castle, and I just got the bat I needed to get up there. Now where does this exit go to, then? Underground reservoir. Well, I just got the water ability, so... Beam skeleton. Alright, then. Lucky me. Lucky me, chat. $1,000. I still haven't found the area where the second boss, like, is. The library. Oh. You okay there, ladies? They'll be fine. Can't really fight them now, can I? Okay. Undyne. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I put Triton on. Oops. Okay, then. Oh, give me a break. Potion. Well, I'm mined up, but you know what I mean. Pretty worthless consumable, but it's something. Yeah, let me just put on Skulla while I'm here now. There's a potion. Oh, did the game just, like, freeze for a split second. It seemed to... Yeah. Hang on. What's going on there? Maybe something about the map connector is weird for this room, because that was an extra long, like a bit of a longer load zone, wasn't it? Oh! It's loading these! Oh, they're not supposed to be here. It was loading all of those at once, that's what it is. Oh, crap. I hope that doesn't... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, beam skeleton. Maybe this could help, too. Okay, nice. Got it. Crap. Just blocking the way. This is a problem. I can't kill him. I'll just have to come back and get that. Yeah, the reason it's doing that is because as soon as those things can load on screen, the game cannot handle it. There's the first soul you're supposed to get. There's too many of them. Crap. Oh, I don't think I can outspeed the lag, chat. Okay. Please hope... Is there a save room near here? I don't remember. This area looks a little bit samey, so I always forget where the save room is. No. Okay, you do no damage. It's okay. Okay, and you're blocking the way completely. Great. Where is it? I'll go for this. Probably gonna have to drink that potion for now. It expired 3 years ago, yet it was in this castle for over 30. Wait, where'd you go? He fell! Oh. Good thing I drank that potion. Okay. Well, now I can't really go back up that way. I'm gonna have to continue this way for now. Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not really going back up that way, apparently. Not hidden room there. You can't put him there! Okay, good, he didn't activate. Intelligence, blah. If he raises that damn sword by aggroing... I have to kill him every time I go through that corridor. Oh my god. That's bad. I think this leads to where the Legion area normally is, so where's it go now? Okay. Just a bit further up ahead. There's also a warp room in this room. Hang on, I can use Bat to get it, and then just, like, get out of here and come back later. Hang on. Don't use it all up. Damn it, got greedy there. Okay, take you out. Oh, not here? Oh crap, I'm thinking of a different waterfall room. Damn it. I don't want to deal with him. Alright, let's go through this way. Let's not die. Oh, what the hell? Ooh. Got a wood golem on. I need to let my MP recharge so I can fly and get to the warp room. This area is definitely pretty brutal for me right now. I haven't killed many bosses, so I don't have that, like, leap of experience. I'm only level 10. Okay, one more. No! Oh, I tried to fly between them. Did I just see another boss in the middle? He's glitching out. He's not supposed to be there. If I didn't get that dive kick. Yeah, the giant golem was in the middle of the room. But he was glitching out because he's not supposed to be there. The game couldn't figure out how to load him properly in. Oh! Well, whatever. They do no damage. That was very close. Now, this isn't a save, but I'm taking the heal. Okay, over a quarter of the castle's done. I should probably, since I have Bat, I should go back to the warp room on the right side and use it to map out the rest of that little corner there. I should be relatively safe there, because I'm a higher level, I guess. I'm underpowered, but, I mean, this is kind of refreshing, because normally when I play Castlevania randomizers, I get amazing luck at the start, and my equipment's a little bit overpowered. So I have an easy beginning. The way this one's set up, it seems like you actually gotta, like, work a little bit. Let me see here. Okay, bottom right. Alright. That's fine. 790 to next level. Alright, bat time. Great. Don't die to these guys. I probably should put on something different. Beam Skeleton's not really working out for me. Sword. Okay. Base lard. Okay, I'll take it. It's very tiny, but it's good damage. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna go over here now. Oh, good. Combat knife. That's pretty much an upgrade from what I got, right? Yeah. Actually, it seems like it has a higher hitbox anyway. I like the lore of the castle kind of being, the reason you can find the combat knife in the, hang on, I need a different soul for this. The combat knife and the handgun is because of the soldiers who are here, and you can see the zombie soldiers. Slime should be fine for this. Never mind. That could happen. That's not even a rando thing, that's just like a thing I made happen. I need something that arcs upward. This'll do. There we go. Ugh. Rotten meat. Well, I mean, that's actually pretty accurate. What else would be there? I meant to open up the map. So I can go down and continue to the left side and go down. That normally leads to the library, but that means it's a check. It's now a check for the next map. But I should go back to the right here. Oh, what's Squaddle Great? And go to the save room. That would be a good idea. Combat knife's pretty nice. You can jump cancel it and throw it at your enemy. That's good, but You're supposed to get the bat, like, so later in the game that the MP cost for it is not balanced for my current level, like, at all. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. Come on. I feel that. Just wondering if I can get, like, May as well keep this on for a bit. The cost isn't too bad. Beam Skeleton's not really good for a lot of the enemies I happen to be running across, is it? The little arch here is nice. Meat strip. Okay. Take that. By the way, I don't think I checked. So the DS Castlevania game has a thing that fixes, or the DS Castlevania Randomizer has a thing that fixes the luck stat in Dawn. Does anyone know if this rando, also fixes the luck stat? Because it's like programmed in such a weird way that it might as well be useless. It adds like nothing to your drop chances whatsoever. I didn't see DDD here. Okay. So now we're in the floating gardens. The map is already messed up here anyway. Witch Girl. Shoot. Well, I took them out. Don't think it fixes luck? Well, that's alright. Alright, good. Level 11. Alright, you're dead. We good. Cream Puff. Alright then. They got this, like, threatening purple look to the floating gardens here. Oh, that was fast. I'm already here? Save room in here. May as well use it. Okay. Need a drink. Refresh. Power up. Kick Skeleton is replaced with, you. Knife Stab. That isn't the shadow effect. Wait, is this thing only open when I have all bosses beaten? Is that how they made it? I thought that applied only to Graham. But that's definitely a different, like, visual effect they put on that. Alright, let's take a look around, explore all the floating gardens. Oopsie. Waste my MP on that. What do I have on for this? Wood Golem. Wonder if I should just put on Triton again. Let's do that. Got some coffee. Okay. There you are. Grab the bottom corner here and continue to the right. What was my total? 30.3. It's not too bad. Great. And Ancient Belt. Lends its wearer a positive attitude. I lose 1 point of intelligence for a few points in just about everything. Yeah, sure. Why not? You got through the Red Minotaur room and found a final guard. That doesn't sound like a very good seed. So you're gonna have to just, like, super level yourself. This rando can be pretty sadistic. I know that it has an option for adding a level 1 mode. I saw that, but of course I didn't activate it. Now, it was this way I was going, right? And now I'm back. Which means if I go back this way, there. Alright then, I gotta go through the other entrance to get the rest of the items, if I even need them, that is. The regular enemies here are annoying, so... Can new ones really be that bad? Got Bat so I can go everywhere I need. Where does this go? Oh, here. I don't really need to be here, like, at all. Going that way over there leads to what? Was that the top floor? Or is that something I can climb up? I guess I'll go check it right quick. I might be mistaken because of the map layout. Well, let me look. Because I have Bat so I can go up. And while I'm in the area, it doesn't hurt. Okay. I don't recall if I grabbed a soul from these yet. Whatever. They can't hurt me, I'm too good. Okay. Let's see what goodies are up here. No, 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 up there. Okay, one-shot the Valkyrie. Okay, doesn't seem like anything in the middle. Wasn't sure, remember if there was a candle or something. Now where do you go? Back down here. The pallet couldn't hide the hidden room. I think this, the pallet randomizer exposes a little trick the devs use now, didn't it? That leads to where normally Legion is, but now it goes over there. Cloth tunic. Yeah, not good. Now I think they could release a Castlevania DS collection. Depends on if Konami cares enough. The only issue is Dawn of Sorrow, which has the touchscreen stuff, but that could easily be removed. Oh my god, that does a lot. Hang on. See him load in there. Oh my god. No! I'm gonna die, chat. Ah! That was a jump scare! Oh my god. Well, Sisters mode, but no one cares about Sisters mode. I'm sure they could do something with it. That's literally scared the hell out of me because I was one hit away from dying. Oh my... Oh, it's that guy. Like, I genuinely was, like, jumping. Okay. Well, here's the normal way to the arena. Oh my god, that genuinely scared me. Oh, this goes to the normal... Alright, well, I got a vanilla placement. I'm gonna die. I need a save room, game. I need a save room. Oh boy. This room can be really chaotic in vanilla, so having random enemies is gonna make it like absolute hell. I'm gonna have to go through the final guard. Maybe he won't be able to move. Okay. Yeah, I should just spam. I should honestly spam the worm. Alright, chat. Time for a stretch break. Stretch like a good teddy bear. If someone was trying to sleep while watching this, sorry for being scared of, like, the 3 axe armors literally spawning inside me. that startled me so much. Alright, I'll use this, and then I'm gonna press forward in the arena to get to the save room, because there's also a warp room nearby there. I got my Teddy Ursa plush. Ooh. Oof. Doesn't take that long to heal. And you could just also use speed up, but you gotta stretch like a good bear. Yeah, it's not. This is a lot faster than I was expecting. I should have used it earlier. Okay. Wholesome jump scare moments. The game really couldn't handle loading different enemies in that one room, could it? The rando really showed that, like, yeah, they just popped into existence. Alright, almost done. I'm gonna just grab my Teddy Ursa plush. Hug it for good luck, chat. Hug it for good luck. Alright, I'm good. That's a little trick we can get away with. So, let's go Wood Golem. Alright, let's see if we can press through. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's really fast. I thought it was going to be like 1 or 2 HP per, like, little dot there. Hello, friend. Welcome to stream. Oh! Okay, we will not go that way. We will not go that way. We will not go that way. Okay. What the hell was that? Oh my god, that was way too many of those. I need like the clam soul sword before I'm doing it. I'm doing that. That was... Hang on, my chair's squeaking. It's noticeable when I'm in a quiet room. Better come back with a damn good sword. Oops. And that was just the arena's waiting room. Sorry. Fixing my seat. Okay. Let's go back the other way, but there's actually stuff down there, so we'll go in there in a moment. Just let the worm heal me. Oh my god. I was genuinely scared. They could have easily killed me if I didn't, like, just mash slide at the end there. Holy crap. Jump scare number 2. I'm surprised the game wasn't lagging there. Sword, more like a tactical nuke. Game said no. Hang on. Okay, walk underwater. Let's put that on. Oh, get the hell out of here. I never had to dodge one of these underwater. Okay, this is fine. Oh? That's good. That's real good. It's a jump cancel sword. It's the poison sword. Wait, does this confirm? Oh, chat, this is actually kind of fitting, because it leads that, like, poisonous magenta trail, and the underground reservoir is filled with magenta water. New lore just dropped. It's all poison water. Here we go. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Now, up ahead, there's gonna be that final guard I gotta kill, so I'm just gonna refresh myself, let my MP recover as well. Oh no, my MP can recover like this, okay. Poison water coming from the guys who ambushed you in the arena. This is their sewer system. This is where they flush all their waste. Ugh. Oh boy. Alright, that should be good. Put Triton on. Okay, let's go. Let's go over this way. So this hall falling down there is dangerous because the enemies spawn in my damn face. Okay. Let's try Lightning Doll against you. Or would Slime be good? Let's see both. 70. Okay, I gotta recover a bit. 216. Alright, nice. We found a winner, chat. Let me just put on Wood Golem so it charges up that faster. Okay. Well, I want to refresh a lightning doll. Of course, the lightning's good against the armor. That also, that thing that kind of flashed by, you need to have, like, time stop to get it. Annoying to get it, because, you have to 100% all the souls in Aria of Sorrow and the Castlevania Advance Collection. Here we go. Oops. And that soul took me a little bit to get, but it was fun. Grind in the Advanced Collection Platinum was pretty fun, overall. Let's see. Excellent. Let me get over here. Last one I did still was Resident Evil 7. I'm just trying to finish off some DLC trophies before I move on to another game. But I am definitely not doing Ethan Must Die or Joe Must Die. Those modes are such, like, crap. They're DLC trophies, so I don't need them for the Platinum, but holy crap, they're not fun to play. Okay. Well, a lot of that DLC in 7's kind of like a glorified minigame collection anyway. Let me see here. I'm just trying to get as much as I can. Anyhow, how many more of these things am I gonna have to kill? Because they are really in the way. Okay, this is the waterfall room with the warp. Wait, no, I'm back here. Yeah, it is that. It's up there. Oh. Okay, do you want to go up? To the left, right? Okay, so far so good. Devil. Little Arc Demon. Okay, got him. Level 13. I could definitely kill Headhunter if I went back there again. Poison Worm dead. So, I don't have a soul that lets me get in here. What is that? What sword is that? I don't recognize that one. Wait, is that one of the, like, the boss rush mode rewards? Okay. That's an umbrella? I don't recognize it from being in this game. Crap. I don't have enough MP to get up there. That's annoying. Do I have enough to climb up the other way? It looks like a lance to me, yeah. Umbrella? Yeah, it looks more like a lance than an umbrella. Alright. Let me see if I can go up this way a little faster. Nope. There's a room you can get to up top on the left side, I believe, but I don't think I have enough unless I plan it perfectly. Hang on, I'm gonna try one more time on the left side, see if I can get something. This would be helpful. How close am I to... Chat? It's not looking right. It's not looking right. There we go. This room is messing up the stat screen. Chat, alright, chat. We need a poem right now. What does that look like to you? An umbrella or a lance? I see a lance, a red lance. But people are seeing, like, a red umbrella, and I guess that's like a little green string, like, holding it together there. It looks like a lance to me. And this looks like not a status screen to me. How does this even happen? The closer I get to the waterfall, it seems to mess up even more. The waterfall is, wrecking my stats, yeah. Okay, let me just let it refill. Okay, let's see if I can get it. I'm away from the waterfall, so it's fine now. Okay, let's go. Made it. Oh, this was worth it. That was definitely worth it. I lose a little bit of attack, but that's okay. That's good. Oh. Through there. Am I able to get to the hidden room there? Hmm. But I don't recognize that weapon from in Aria. Let me just see if I can do this. There we go. That's normally a flesh golem. This is not going to be good. E-stock? Oh, this is yeah, this is outclassed by now. Wait, what? One? Oh, it's one of these. I don't like those that much. I'll stick with the poison sword. Much better. Okay, so we know the final reward up there is going to be a hammer. Anyways, we're done with this area, and it's messing up my stats so much, it's funny. Yeah, the backgrounds in this game do look really nice. GBA looks really good. Did I mention, chat? I think I did a few streams ago for something else, but I did get like a Game Boy Advance SP. Again, hang on. And it's so weird to like look at like those screens. How tiny they are compared to what we remember. Or rather, I'm used to playing everything on like a larger backlit screen now. The backlight on the Game Boy Advance SP also just really kind of puts like this bright, like, desaturating filter on top of everything, too, so... Hang on, I'm gonna use this and go save. Yeah, let's just go here. I'm just gonna go to save room 1 and play it safe. There's nothing else over here I can get, is there? Well, actually, there's the other entrance into the underground reservoir. I could just go over there. Most people voted that it looks like an umbrella. You're blind, I'm telling you. How did Umbrella win the poll? Bone Pillar. Well, I needed that for Ancient Book 2. But that's okay. 55% voted for Umbrella. Well, we'll see. We'll see who's right when I get in there. Whenever one of these wants to drop the Curly Soul, or the Devil Soul. What is it? I believe it's Curly, Devil, or Manticore that lets you rush through the waterfall. Okay, just keep going over here for a moment. I can also, alternatively, just go all the way back to Headhunter. Rough it up. Yeah, take you out. I don't recognize that sprite, so I'm assuming it's like a boss rush reward. Skola. Now what do we got here? What area is left? Okay, you cannot just pop into existence like that, mister. Oh, there's two of them. That's why. Oh, that makes much more sense. Alright. It's lagging, too. Oh, no. Well, I got kicked out of there. Hey, warp room. Well, I don't really need to... I, like, just saved, and I can't want to go back there. Oh, that thing. Hang on. I could probably, like, destroy Death with my current stats. Wow, I'm getting so greedy here. Was it worth it? No, absolutely not. Okay, you're down there. This could be dangerous, chat. So let's all hold our moments and survive. Not there. I know there's a hidden room around here somewhere. Nice. First, let's go up here. Oh, okay, we're at the exit. Look at that purple water. Jeez. This game loves its purple water, or rather, the seed does. Storeroom. Let's take the load off in here. Oops. Oh, took a hit, but that's fine. Let's just hide here for the rest of my life. The umbrella ants. And there's a weapon. Normally, devils show up in this room. Okay, I need Skull on. It still is. Harpy. Oh, are these harpy eggs now? Great. Let's go up this way. Now, let me put on Triton to help me. Oh. I walked in the cutscene the wrong way. Saves. Yay! Let's go. Okay, so I could leave through the right exit. The clock tower is really long and annoying, though. First let me see where this connects to, and then I'll go back. They make the clock tower intentionally, like, sort of this long one-way trip at first. Or the point you are at the game, anyway. Oopsie. Because they don't want you to... They want you to get to death and then be like, oh, are you gonna go back and buy potions, weenie? Because that's a lot of what people do, because death is easily, like, the most hard boss, like, the hardest boss in the casual playthrough, I think. Okay, where is that hidden wall? I know it's in the bottom right somewhere. Cutscene with Graham up ahead. Assuming I walk into it from there, I guess. Where's this go? The study! There's no other exit through the study except to the forbidden area. You know what? I guess I'll just do this. This is probably, like, within my level anyway, so... Probably for the better to do it anyhow. Chance of getting experience here by killing the weak final... Oh, yeah, give me a break, game. Leather plate. It's a very bright library. Ghost answers. You know what I still haven't found? I haven't found the, I haven't found inner quarters, I don't think, and I haven't found the underground warehouse. Or the dance hall. It's called the dance hall, but really, like, it's mostly just the underground warehouse. I don't need to push the boxes anymore. But let me go down this way, because that's where the boss is, right? Lucky pendant. Wow. Library is bright, so you don't strain your eyes reading. Just the first boss hanging out there. Okay. Yeah, they can't really hurt me, so I'm in a good spot. Just throw the head of his brother at him, that'll teach him. Libraries are nice, chat. There we go. The seed does like the purple palette, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Boss is, like, down there, but first let's check over here. Yeah, the palette rando can't really hide the hidden walls, can it? Take the money. Nah, it's not even a good one anyway with how it works. Okay, down over there. I wouldn't want to go to a library to write an essay. I want to go to a library to just, like, get comfy on a chair and read a book all day. Because libraries are so comfy looking. And also kind of spooky. But maybe that's just because I play a lot of spooky games. Well, I haven't played many spooky games recently, but... Hang on. Oh, more spoiled milk. Whoopee. I still got, like... Yeah, I got a list of spooky games, chat. I will get to them. Just so much stuff keeps coming up and... Wait, what? Top floor. This area is... I can't enter here, right? Nope. I gotta break it from the other side. Alright. Spookiness. Yeah, Chad, I just keep having a bunch of stuff come up, like, come up IRL that does not put me in a game, or put me in a mood for spooky video games. So I kind of have been putting them off, like, for a good while. There we go. There's that. You can just skip it. There we go. Perfect. No, but I want to get some done. I want to get some spooky one-offs uploaded between streams. Those are the fun ones, too. Devil. Okay, I can go through the waterfall. That works out. Boss there. Secret spooky library room. Milk. They had to hide the not spoiled milk here. I still would like... to just, like, when I can, convert, like, one of the rooms into, like, a little office. And also mini library. Dance hall. Oh, okay. Found it. Alright, bro. Try lightning doll. I mean, hang on, I'll continue this thought in a moment. And see how much that did. 15. Okay, good enough. Oh, he can't even hurt me. I had already, like, seen him as a common enemy a few times, too. He's dead. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, one of the things I'm saving up for, chat, eventually, when, like, the room is free, I want to, like, turn it into, like, a little office with just a bunch of shelves and stuff, and a little corner desk where I can have, like, a 3-monitor setup for streaming. I think that'd be very comfy. Right now, I only have just, Okay, I didn't really get anything out of that, now did I? Wait, what? Oh, right, that's the library still, so yeah, it's kind of weird how it's configured like that. Okay. No boss was a problem there. So where's the real boss room, then? Check forbidden area. Where did that lead to? Don't quite remember. Comfy office with books. Maybe if I want to get real eccentric, I could just align a bunch of shelves on the wall and make a pseudo secret room. That would work, because I can't exactly, like, add, like, an extra, like, bit to the place where I can just stash a secret room, chat. That would be nice, though. Let me check where this went. That went to the top floor, that's right. The bottom went to the top floor. Just place a bookcase in front of the door. Yeah, but nobody would buy that. It doesn't... That wouldn't be a secret room. That would just be an annoying room to walk into. Okay, looks like that covers everything here. So I guess I gotta take the walk back through the Exodus study. Who has visitors? I can have visitors. They might think that's weird. You can get bookcase doors. Yeah, but then it would just blend right in as a door and not be that secret. It's gotta be, like, secret. There's gotta be, like, enough room to stash, like, a retro game console, like a little comfy chair or couch, and, like, a little TV. That's what you need. Maybe just put, like, a little mini fridge in there for snacks. Little place to go when you're just like, I am done with the day. Leave me alone. I'm getting comfy in here. I didn't need to do that, but I did. Alright, let me see where this leads. Oh, right. Just the anti-venom. Well, an item. Alright. Back we go. We're leaving. I don't think there's hidden rooms in this area. Gotcha. Hang on, I could put on Giant Skeleton again. That's more cost-effective. The energy. Great. Alright, now let me check over here. Check out the rest of this place. The most purple library you've ever seen here. Perfect. Manticore. Well, now I have 2 Rush Souls. Put the secret room in the basement and have a hidden bat pole to enter it. Bat pole? What does that even mean? Just some tea. Comfy room where you can have some tea. Well, that covers the entirety of the study. This game does sound like it could be in, like, a Pokemon Gen 3. Like, I know it's obviously GBA, but it does kind of have sort of a similar sound font. Well, this particular track makes it sound like it would fit in, like, a Pokemon town. There we go. There's that, because I entered from this end. But yeah, right now, when Andrew got, like, and Dylan got their own place, I turned, like, Andrew's, tiny room into, like, this little mini lounge room. I just got, like, this big, like, beanbag chair and, like, TV set up into there and everything. Sometimes I go up there at the end of the day when I just want to get away from, like, my monitor. Well, yeah, stare in front of a different screen is what I mean. Because I do not like playing games at my stream setup. Otherwise, I'm in the same spot all day, and I hate it. I did not mean to do that. I'll take my death. Fish head. Save room was back there. What am I doing? You do that there. Refreshing drink. Let's go. It's only been an hour and a half, and I'm like half done the castle. Oopsie. Bad time to scratch my nose. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Better have your plushie. It's required here. Okay. Oops. I'm not too worried about death. He's just going to be experience points for me at this rate. No problem. Okay, secret room's not in here. Damn. This is an annoying place for ghosts. Oh, come on. Get out of the damn way. Get out of the way! Ugh! Yeah, okay, you're dead. You're dead? You're not coming back. Holy crap, that was annoying. Oh, there's book 3. Ancient book 3. Zombie officer from the Ripper. Not the best enemy spawns for these rooms right now. Uh-oh. Speaking of which. What do I have on for yellow? Triton, good. Just wanted to take them out. Uh-oh. The game lagged. Why are you up there? The game could not handle this room. Oh, dance hall's here. Alright. I guess I could just go... I'm gonna go finish off Death before I go this way. Since he's just guarding like an item check, not a door. That's fine. Right, Lightning Doll is good for you. I could just bat over it, but... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I might just do that now. Oh no! What are you gonna do? Oh, that's so cheap. You can't do that. Hey, just found a place to farm experience points. I just realized the boss room might not lead to death. Why do I keep assuming it will? May as well see if I can get their soul. $50. Hang on. It'll be easy to farm a single level off of them and see if I can get a soul drop. Room lags a bit. That's okay. Could be another Manticore. No, I already beat Manticore. Hit him just right. You can hit the head and the tail at the same time to do double damage. There you go. See that? That's what we call scum tactics. And I live for it. The moon is very purple and poisonous today. Alright, now let's go fight the boss. Okay. Not what I needed today. This might be a problem. I am not high enough level for this. Well, it might be a bit underpowered at worst. Okay. Yep, there it is. Alright then. Let me just think. I did die earlier. What do I have that would work for this? Probably would want Wood Golem on to kind of just buff the speed I recover things. Maybe it would be good to have like a familiar on for this one. I guess I could try it, but giant skeleton be fine. Let's see, maybe I can cheese this. Well, not cheese it, you know, fight him, but survive. Okay, that's decent damage for the cost. Oh. Damn it. Oh, this boss is so annoying. Might be better. Okay, that's fine. Probably should come back with how this guy is. I don't think I don't have the right stuff to really beat him quickly. It's gonna just be slow, and he's only guarding one item, so I don't need to beat him right now. Let's just head over here. And we'll go this way now. The dance hall has a more pleasing palette to look at this time. It's usually just too bright colors of everything. Well, I have Galamoth, so when I get to that one other part, it should be fine. For now, let me get rid of you. There's just a bunch of spider girls up in here. Out. That didn't quite look right. Made. That's a fish. Alright, I need a giant skeleton for this. I just walked into it. Right, it did, but you know what I mean. Okay, there's a warp room. Anything I want to warp back to? I mean, this is technically an easier early area, so I'd probably best just stick in here and see what I can get. My brain just, like, walked into him. That again. Wait, what? What just happened? You see that? I zipped to the other side of the room? What happened there? A little bit of teleporting because the game couldn't figure out what to do there. I know that it's possible to do a zip with those enemies on their back, but I think that's what happened. Something about the weird wonkiness of that mechanic. And physics. Oh, the gun. Said no one ever, because the gun's not that good. Yeah! Pow, pow, pow! Up or down, up or down. If I get to the boss room, I'm probably gonna find... What am I doing? Best you can do is just backdash cancel it. But for me, it's just better to use a sword. Slash them. Alright. That covers all of that now. Let me go over here first. Oh, you're... Can't poke your head through like that. Up or down? Let's go down first. Don't mind that. That's just a cutscene warp. Now where's this go? Have I found the other side of this? Oh, it's gonna take me here, is it? Inner quarters. Okay, I finally found this. Let me go finish off the cellar. Get all the item checks. There's also the upper part of this place. Une. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright, Alright, I need to go down there. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you ended up there. Tsuchinoko. There it goes. That rare annoying enemy. Okay, so far so good. 51%. I got stalled a little bit because I tried to deal with Balor, but should be zooming through this. I don't really want to get Black Panther Soul until, like, I'm much higher level, because it'd be really easy for me to recklessly charge into enemies that would kill me. For now, let's just take my experience. Remember, Balor is only guarding one item. I don't need to... It could very well be useless, for all we know. Oh, okay, like this. Silver cloak. Or, no, silver robe. A little bit of intelligence. No, I'll take my defense. Ghost Dancer. Luckstat is absolute garbage. Yeah, so... I was talking about the Luckstat earlier, for those that don't know. So, Aria and Dawn of Sorrow have, like, a weird formula for their Luckstat. Like, the Luckstat's supposed to give you a higher chance of, like, drops and, like, souls. But because of how the formula works, even if you have a ridiculously high Luckstat, it adds almost nothing. To the point where it almost feels like a glitch. But they did it for 2 games, and they fixed it and made it much better in, like, Portrait of Ruin and Order of Ecclesia. So, like, a lot of, like, hacks of Aria and Dawn, especially, they just, like, add something that makes the, there we go. There we go. That makes the Luckstat work more like it does for those games. Okay, let's head down here. Oops, I saw the map there. Hang on. It doesn't work properly in Harmony of Dissonance either. Oh. Okay. Well, a lot of things don't work properly in Harmony. Well, that's a lie. Harmony's just confusing and it's easy to pick on. There we go. Oh, okay. We started in a cool formation there. Okay, I'm gonna say that this is probably gonna be the library boss now. Oop. Whatever it is, they'll probably die one or a few hits. Oh, of course it's death! I just had to open my mouth, didn't I? Okay. Alright, I can do this. Just don't get too greedy. I've done this fight so many times that, like, it comes back to me. The pattern comes back to me. My strategy for Balor is normally just hit him until he goes away, and if I can't hit him fast enough, get higher numbers and then do it. Okay, I got him. Haven't really been finding healing items. Next time I'm back at the start, I need to grab items from Hammer. You can duck this, it doesn't look like it, but yeah, that will save your life. Tell a friend about that to save theirs against this fight. Damn it, he went too low that time. Oh, stop doing that one, man. Okay. I don't think Julius can duck that, because he's slightly taller. If I remember correctly. Oh, wow, that hits him. Nice. Demon Lord. Nice. Balor is a damage check? Yeah, we can say that. We can say that. Tall Hammer. Oh, the hammers aren't very good in this game, but... Yeah, 112. You just have to have the longest cooldown in the world. See that? I can't do anything until that finishes. They really made better cancel weapons. And Dawn. Well. That was Death easier than Balor. Well, the thing about Death is I know his patterns by this point, because I've got stuck on him for so badly back in the day that I just get better at it. Balor, I'm just like, no, you need to go away. I'm done with this place, and I'm done with you. So you just spam attacks and kill him. Which is easy to get away with by that point in the game, too. You can get away with just kind of like not having to learn his patterns as well. Okay. Anyways, that's everything here. Death didn't give me anything, but I have to kill all the bosses before I can finish the game anyhow. Do this here. What level am I at? 20. Don't quite remember. I think it's like, I want to say like mid-30s or something is how long or what your level should be by the end of the game in casual. Alright, that's good. Now let's check the upper side of this place. Put on Giant Skeleton here. How close is it? To my right and then up. The Ghost Dancers normally give you, like, the luck increase, like, soul. And it's, oh, there's a save here. It's not good, as I explained, the luck stat is, like, garbage. Yeah, they give you, their soul gives you +4 luck, and I'm pretty sure I picked it up from a different enemy. It's not worth having on over anything else, since it takes up an entire yellow slot. Oh, hello, hidden room. That might be good. I loot only 2 attack. Never mind. That's not that great. Yeah, you can fight Balor super slowly like that, but yeah, I have no patience for him by the time I get to that part of the game. Not to mention, there's an enemy out in the arena. There's the Killer Mantle right outside the save room. It's super easy to farm experience points off of that, so it's also easy to do that. What's over here? That's it. Okay, let's go up. Oops. Kill the maid. There's a knife, but... Wait, that's the starting knife. I don't need that. That's, a lot of dolls and a melon. Trip would absolutely kick me out of this room. Oops. You know, whenever I mention Trip, a lot of people don't get that reference anymore, and it makes me feel old. It makes me remember that, like, facade videos on YouTube are really, really old by this point. And not a lot of people recognize that game. The spear? Let me see here. I don't think this is great. Oh, this is the thing that killed good old JC, wasn't it? It, has a lot of damage. Maybe it's worth the no cooldown. Okay. Watching Smeargle and Bunny thumped every time I did Ooh Bianca. Well, the bunny knows. Ooh. Look at that. Little long cooldown here, but... Alright, that's everything. I guess I'll take the spear. No idea what facade is. It's a little weird little mini game where, like, you bamboo sword. That's bad. Little game where you're in, like, a couple's apartment, and, like, depending on what you walk around and do, they react differently. And if you do enough, like, dumb things, like the main guy in the couple, Trip, he just kicks you out of the apartment. And there's a funny meme with that game where if you ever type in the word melon even once, he thinks you're talking about something else, and he instantly will kick you out of the apartment. So it's just a meme with Trip and melons. Excellent. Alright, Gonzalo, you need to go. We'll be okay. You don't need to worry about us. Just get out. Lots of people used to play that back in the day, and... Now, let me go over here. Typing melons. You think I'm gonna ban you? Honestly, like an emote of Trip's face would be funny. I think in its time, Facade was kind of considered, hang on. Was actually considered like this revolutionary game, but nowadays a lot of the stuff it can do is kind of like implemented in a lot. But it was a cool little, like, I guess you could say like an experimental game for its time. Curly. Well, I got a potion. Yeah, I think it's a translation issue with the name of this spear, but, okay, this leads back here. Now, if I go to the other exit, that led me to inner quarters. Can I try and Balor? Let me just see if I could beat Balor, so I don't have to come all the way back here, though, because that would get real annoying. I can go to the waterfall later. Whatever. Hang on, what do I got on? Triton. Giant skeleton's pretty good for damage. Wow, that's good damage now. Doesn't really look like a spear with the way I'm, like, kind of waving it. He dropped Castle Map 1. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need Lightning Doll to get through that. You scum. 4,000, I'm level 21. I gained a couple levels off of that. I want to say at least 3 of them I got since I last tried Balor, and now I have a super good spear, so I guess I'll give this a try. The game Facade is 17 years old. Now, why'd you gotta say that? You can't just say that. Like, this game I'm playing right now is almost 20 years old, right? I think it's, like, about to be. It was, like, what, 2003, 4? Alright, let's go. Alright, one giant skeleton on for that. Might be better for me to just spam all my Lightning Doll and just hit him with the spear. Probably gonna die this one. I don't think the slime's gonna do much. Yeah. Alright. Let me try that again. Well, visually it's cool, but to play it, those hands are so annoying. There we go. Let me just kill these bosses over and over, because they give 800. Probably could just run through the side there, actually. Yeah. Yeah! Merman fires a water pistol. There's my level up already. Absolute powerhouse. Okay, just gotta stay calm. Don't want to lose my sanity fighting Balor, which is super easy to do when you don't have, like, what armor do I got? Silver plate's good, but like I definitely want to have something else going into that. Okay. Yeah, but standing in the corner to, like, worm heal over and over sounds like a really boring, like... That'd be even a slower way to win the fight, instead of just stopping the grind. So I'll take this for now. Oops. Anyways, doesn't matter. I know what I can do. It's just, it's very frustrating to not beat him. Let's just stay calm. About to level up. Let's take it. Let's take it. See, I think the main issue is he's just in it. He's in a bad spot right now. Where, if I leave and come back to him later, it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass to fight him again. Or come back and fight him. Okay. There's some levels there. I might just have to go for it. Let's see how it works. I'll slow heal if I have to, then. I need to satisfyingly kill him. I'll cheese him if I have to now. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed. Alright, let's just play it slow. Mr. Impatience over here. I got him. Okay, I got him. That wasn't so bad. Just was getting a little grumpy and impatient, so... So now I need to do this, because if I use the spear during this, the cooldown will take me all the way to the bottom, and I have to wait for it to wear off before I can jump again, and it's literally not fast enough. See what I mean? You see what I mean? That's why I was panicking last time. Because I can't use my double jumps effectively, too. Got him. And you can hear him fall backwards. Or rather, feel him. You got a witch. He had a witch soul? Ow. Probably ate one. Oh. That may have been worth it. Oh, it's literally exactly... It's the same sword I have, except lightning. Alright. Maybe that's good? Oh, alright. Like a rhythm game, you gotta have no cooldown, you're gonna beat him. How does this sword do against them? Not very good. Hang on. Yeah, just give me that extra level there. Alright, so I gained a little extra experience by doing that. The reason I was able to level up so fast off all this stuff, like, I'm really underpowered for this part, so that's why. Anyways, okay, who else is next? I can go back and fight Headhunter, which is in the Legion area, which I can access from the start. I gotta leave the clock tower now, though. Alright, cool. This is fine. Stop that. Okay. Lightning sword. Lightning sword. And this leads back to the dance hall. So I want to go to this. I want to go to the inner quarters, which is the other exit here. We'll go do that. Nemesis, cloaking shield makes you invisible before enemy eyes. I don't remember this one. What is it? Is it one of the throwaway ones? Oh no! They can't see me, right? They still attack anyway. I still gotta kill them, they're in the way. Wow, this is so useful. Not really. It's one of those things where, like, it's an ability on paper, but it's like you'd never use it over anything else. Alright. So we know that Headhunter's down there, so... Medusa Head. Oh, well, that would have been good a little while ago, now wouldn't it? This thing is only good in the Balor fight. Wait, excuse me? That's a lot of big skellies instead of maids. I just picked up Medusa Head. It lets you, like, hold yourself midair. So, I could have used that to hold myself in the air and spam the spear, right? Like, hang on, let me just sort of show that. Medusa Head, Medusa Head. Yeah, I could have did this. That's the only point in the game where it's good. Where the possibility to use Medusa Head can be good. Oh, that just my luck, huh? Just my luck. I guess this thing does holy damage. So I guess I could use a little bit for now. Kinda useful in Death Fight. I mean, I guess to dodge some attacks, but I'm able to jump through over most of it. Nice, one-shot these. This room is lagging because it's not supposed to have this many first, like, bosses in here. Crap. Okay, this is dead end. Oh, God. Oh, that's a little cheap. His thing pokes through the floor. Stuff like that can just happen, unfortunately. You got a crimson cloak. Here? Yeah, no. Didn't need to worry about jump cancel when you can just, cancel even falling with that, yeah. A little bit of experience points. How much they give? Not very much now, because they're only the first boss, right? Red Crow. Alright, let me see where this goes. I think I found this one before, actually. Underground Reservoir. No, I haven't been to this one yet. Okay, so I should climb to the top of the study, beat the boss there, get the items, and then go here as my next destination. That spot outside of Balor's room with the 3 Manticore is actually a really good grind place if I like want to grab stuff for the end of the game. I could do that. Dead Warrior. Okay. Okay, not one shot. What do I have on? Triton still. Alright, perfect. The mirror enemy isn't spawning in the mirror. How do you get that thing to appear elsewhere, then? Okay, there's the warp room. I don't really need to warp, though. Okay, we doing good. We doing excellent. How long has this seed been going for? 2 hours. Alright, not bad. 2 hours and 58%. I mean, this last 10% of the map, I've kind of been stalled on it for obvious reasons, but that's okay. Okay. Honestly, though, I feel like I understand Balor's attack pattern a little bit better now. I'll probably be way better prepared next time I do one of these. Or one of the many ROM hacks that I over and over play. Take this out. Okay, there's that area up top that leads to just some dead-end item checks. Can check them out. And over here is this. Is this a dead end? Oh. Elven robe. I picked up 2 items there, didn't I? Don't think they're any good, though. Nah. Red scarf, I think that's what I grabbed. Yeah, I have a regular scarf and red scarf now. 2,300 the next level, that's pretty good. I don't remember the mirror guy's soul being very good. I don't remember what it does, though. If that's Headhunter's room. there wasn't a save room. Okay, so if I go in there, I don't think there's... Is there any problem bosses left that I could die against? That's the question, because there's not a save room up top. I could check up here and just use the worm soul to, heal myself fully. So I know it can't be Headhunter. It probably could be Legion. We already know that Headhunter's room is, where Legion's room is. Okay, Gorgon, Soul. How close am I to a level? Who else is left? I haven't fought the library boss still, which is just, like, I've killed the enemy that... the normal enemy it becomes. I don't think you can fight Julius. Pretty sure that has to still be after that door. Okay, here's you. At least the holy element is pretty damn good. It makes up for some of the knockback, but it really goes to show how bad, like the inability to cancel stuff. Okay, like that. The inability to, like, jump cancel stuff shows that it shows how bad that is when you have to have, like, a ridiculously high power like this spear in order to, like, be worth it. Said to have killed the demon. It's weaker than the poison sword, so I don't need it. The library boss is just the black armor. Kill Death. I'm trying to remember, what other bosses are there except, like, Headhunter's accounted for, so it probably just could be Legion or the library boss. It has to be one of those two. Unless I'm just forgetting anything else. Okay, then. Let's sit for a moment, chat. I did find a high potion. I should be okay against Legion. I should be able to shred it. And if it's the library boss, it's just gonna be... It's dead. Lightning doll it to death. Finish my drink off. Every little hit counts. I got a lot of health. Taking a while to refill because I have more health now, but damn, I didn't realize I got it over 600. Okay, good. Put Triton on, Lightning Doll, Giant Bat. Yep, library. That was nothing. And that just leads here now. This Headhunter's room is over there. Yeah, that was like the second boss, right? That you're supposed to fight, so no surprise that I was able to kill it. Like, you saw how many levels I got from that Belore section alone. So that shows how, like, how under-leveled I was. And I have Galamoth, so I can go over here. Okay. Drop that. I wish I could aim the spear, like, up or down, like Eric in Bloodlines. Level up. Ancient Belt. Hang on, do I have one of those? Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. And this seed really likes the color, like purple and magenta a lot. Like, a lot. I see it everywhere. Oh, plant lady. Copper plate. That's like the axe armors at the start of the game. Drop that. Oh, a second Manticore soul. I did not need that. Okay, what are we at? 6,695. Oh, iron plate. Well, I already have the silver plate, so I don't need that. Can I kill the bunny man? Oh, he's gone. Too fast. Fast. Let me try lightning dolling him. Chrono Mage. I don't know how much experience he even gives to be worth it. Okay, that room checked out. And pretty sure there's a breakable wall somewhere along this section. Or a samey looking room. Might not visibly show. Or was it this? Wait, no. Yeah, it's the floor here. You see it? Hang on. Let me put giant skull or skeleton on. The floor is still a different shade because it looks like it used a different palette. And there's, yeah, this is the one with the other hidden room as well. Kaiser Knuckle. That on in a moment. What is that? Potato pancake. Sprite did not load. Kaiser Knuckle, become as strong as an angry gods. Hello. Punch! This is the meme weapon. Can be fun, though. And this leads down here. Punch, punch, bro. Hang on. Samurai armor. That might actually be good. Hang on. Not worth it for that many points of attack. Punch. Now where's this go? Oh, we're back to start? And that leads down to the beginning section. Okay, then. I guess I'll go back. Fix how I'm sitting here. We had 63%. Can get multiple hits on here. Combine that good with the Triton. I guess I can use Kaiser Knuckle for a little bit. Mostly because, you know, you can jump cancel it and it hits so fast. And you never really get to see this weapon much, so I might as well. What next? I need to go back through where the boss room was, because I checked everything else. I can make a save on the way back. You normally get the ability to stop time by killing the rabbit. It's his soul. Only one enemy in the game, though. Well, one room in the game, rather. Okay, went up there. I did all of that. And if I go down this way, leads to that. I need to go back around there. That's where the warp room is. Alright, I need to go all the way back and go to the next room. Transport room, whatever you want to call them. The connecting doors. Not worth trying to kill you. Okay, it leads to that. To the side here, I believe. I think this is where I'm looking for. I still haven't really been to the Forbidden Area. Alright, yeah, the underground reservoir spot I haven't been to. There's not like a boss here, it's just like a bunch of places to look, but I have all the movement abilities. Gargoyle. Well, that's something. I don't really have a need for it now. Were Jaguar. Bleh. Having a little bit of a hitbox above me is actually kind of useful here, so... Just gonna punch his toes and he's gone. Got him. Lightning Doll would probably be much better here in this scenario. A little late, though. Giant Ghost provides protective barrier. Nah, we don't need that much. We're gonna get going here. That doesn't matter because I got Bat. Plants. Battle Axe. 172. 120. And bad uncancelable weapons, so no. We'll just leave that alone. Okay, looks like I'm getting close to where the exit is. Or, not exit, rather the connecting thing. Oh, the Tear of Blood? Hang on. Only 1 point to those? Really? Well, all I'm losing is like a point of luck, which is useless anyway, so... The con didn't seem to translate in any lost defense, so it's fine. Okay, Skulla. Oh, right. I can't enter it from that spot. That's right. That's annoying. Just enough Bat. Yeah, you like punches? Dude, let's play punchies for it. Can I get that there? Kind of stuck right now. Get out of the way. I also have what I need to go through the waterfall now. Ooh, is this good? Armor of Fire? Oh. -1 defense point. I'm just gonna zip through you, because you don't matter. Hang on, let me go over and get that. Can't fight underwater. It's against the rules. Hang on, I should reset the room by going over here. Oh, God. This is a really annoying setup to an underwater room, I gotta say. Oh, give me a... How? That's gonna be annoying. I don't have the MP for that. Okay, then, I think it's time I put back on a different weapon here. This is probably good enough. Get one-shot enemies and get them out of my face. Trucks going by outside, chat. Speedy boys. Down here leads to this. Let's go check this out. The not hidden room. Rune ring. This is... What does this do again? Increase the rate at which MP is restored. I lose, like, literally 1 point on everything. Oh, except defense. I don't really need to use this. I have the wood golem soul for that anyway. At least I gotta check. Wow, you actually can't hurt me. I can't put Triton on because I'm underwater. May as well finish him off now. Take the experience for killing him. Oh, damn it. The eyes. Evil Butcher? I already had that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to me swimming around in poison liquids. It has to be what they are. Where am I at? Oh, the top of the waterfall room. Okay, that's perfect. Let's go with... Oh, this right. I can't actually get in there. I mean, I got a useless hammer. Dead Crusader. Blah. Okay, I need to go up and around to the left or right side. Because we're done. Looks like we're done here. That was the wrong way. Damn it. I know where I gotta go. I have to go through the water maze again. I'm gonna die if this keeps up the way it's been going. Contact damage does more than their fists. Okay. I didn't mean to use the high potion too. Oh my god. I didn't mean to use the high potion too, but what's done is done. I was about to land on top of him and I panicked. I gotta deal with this now. How? Okay, let's put on Giant Worm. And let's just sit here for a minute while both my stats recover. I think it's a good time for a stretch chat. Well, the high potion saved me some time. That's what it did. That's what it did. We can say that. Yeah, everything's great. Cool. I'm gonna have to spam Lightning Doll against him. That'll probably kill him before he can do anything. I hope. Maybe. Please. You see that, Teddy Ursa? We healing. I'm talking to the Teddy Ursa plush. Alright. Wood Golem. Put this on for a moment so we get a quick heal to this. This is apparently all I need. I still got my potato pancake. Probably delicious. Okay, 267 at 267. Let's put this on for Triton. Let's put on the Tear of Blood again. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Got him. Oh no, all this for pudding? I did all I could. I gotta leave now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this way back we'll have to do. This is the way to go. Put on Triton again. That's a lot of extra damage right there, mister. There's nothing I can do by going the bottom route. I gotta go this way. Can't even hurt me with that big sword anymore. That's annoying. I'm just gonna leave him. I forgot about how annoying that room could be there. I guess there's the rest of this area to check out now. Probably should put on Giant Skeleton for this. Luckily, they can't seem to hurt me. This is the exit, the one I initially used to get in here. Alright, now let's head back down then. You can ride this, but I don't need it. Since I've got... I've already got the Bat Soul, so I'm not gonna ride the boat. Any fantastical item checks in here, please? There you go. Doing just fine here. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on, come on. Yeah, you got nothing. Oh. Hang on, let me check that. Nope. I got the best... I mean, I got the best spear in the game anyway, so I really don't gotta check that stuff. Okay, now to put on Skulla again. Looks like that, like both ways, will loop around to where I need to go. Oh my god. Okay, they're dead. There was a fourth. So many devils. Nothing up here. But it's a good thing I got a holy weapon to deal with them. Because that holy weapons just shred enemies like this. They can't hurt me no more. Okay, nothing down there. That way goes up. What about over here right quick? More devils. Underwater devils. Oh boy. Why are there so many Archdemons? Brochure said there'd only be a few Archdemons. This is a terrible vacation. I forget where that quote comes from, Vampy. Well, not exact quote. You know what you're referencing. I can't quite remember. Hello, welcome. Alright, I loop back around to the first part. There's a save room down there. It would be advisable for me to use it. Family Guy. I don't quite remember that, where that's from in Family Guy, though. I'm gonna die! That's 2 times that Allura Une almost killed me. Oh boy. Let me check this room over here. That's stupid crap right there. Oh, there's nothing here. That's what's here. There's that one square I didn't get up and around there. I guess I could go back for it. That way leads to the arena. I found the arena before, and I didn't go in because it had, like, what was it? It had, like, 8 of those, like, gray gremlin dudes. Not the gremlins, it's different enemy. Like, the goblin guys just, like swiping down at me, and then I just immediately noped out of there, remember? Probably... might be best to climb back up for now. No doubt that, wait, Legion has to be in there. That arena is gonna lead me to Legion now. Absolutely for sure. He just pops into existence. You just pop into existence. I love this hallway. Vertical hallway, almost. Gray Gremlin Dude is a great band name. Yeah, kinda. The Gray Gremlin Dudes, I mean. Okay, let me get that 1 dot up there, because it's driving me bonkers. Okay, dot complete. Now let's go the right path over here. We're gonna lag the room if I don't kill him. All right, you guys. That's a lot of experience points. Okay, level 29. I should be okay for the rest of the game at this rate. Oh, that's a pretty bad spot for you. Okay. Oh, Manticore, huh? Good, good. 70% of the map is now done. That's supposed to be a dead fish. Golem's dead. Gotta go for a bit. Alright. Stay cozy. Come back with a plushie and hot cocoa. Manticore again. Isn't that a save room to the side of me? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Alright, what are we looking at now? Right side, I'm looped back around there. The waterfall's also nearby. I can get to the forbidden area. Perfect. 6,000 on next level. Oh, that thing again. Hang on, I don't need Skull on anymore. You are no threat to me. Get out of my way. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, I can't hit him. Haven't really been needing to use these warp rooms very much, have I? Okay, it's up there. Let me get the bottom part of this map over here, though. Uh-oh. Chat, do you see that? The game can't load his legs, and it's loading the poison and status stuff. You see that? Hang on. I can't quite do that because poison, curse. It's loading the. There's not enough sprites for this room, so it's just taking the status conditions. That's so funny. Game cannot handle this room. Too many different enemy variety. I love when crap like that happens. Archdemon. 2 stabs the old spear and it's good. Hello, Graham. Are you good? Famous blade known as Graham. Okay, this might be worth it. Does it do holy? I can cancel it. Holy crap, hit the damn enemy, please. Alright. Waterfall's up over there. Let's go to the top right. Oh, it doesn't do holy. Okay, it's still better to use... no, wrong. Not the souls. Still better to use the spear. Because it just does so much damage. It's because it's their weakness. Good to use it for now. I don't have Chrono Mage, so I can't stop that, like, flashing thing. Okay, now for the waterfall, I need to put on Skulla. Or no, sorry, no, Undyne. Top of the screen's kind of flashing a little bit. Oh yeah, we confirmed that the waterfall kind of breaks this room, doesn't it? Oh yeah, Clam Souls. Once I get that, game is done. I would have had Clam Souls like an eternity ago if this was vanilla. So this seed is definitely harder than a vanilla playthrough right now. Right. It's here. Giant bat, Medusa head, witch, devil will do. Okay, stand here. It's a Gabolg. Oh, my screen's messed up. Hang on. Spear forged by witches. You see that, chat? It's not an umbrella. It's a spear. Of course, I already have a better one. Tell me it looks like an umbrella. Alright, this went to vanilla, which is forbidden area. It's probably because they were kind of running out of places to really go. Look, I don't have to get 100%. Only real place I haven't explored is the, after this, is gonna be the floating gardens. I'm gonna check out the rest of that, maybe. What the? Oh, the carriage? Oh, that does not look right. That bothers me. Well, I don't have to kill them right now. So, let's go this way. Actually, I just realized if I go up that way, it'll lead back to the starting area. I don't want to die here. Just take this for now. Hang on, do I not... I don't have to bat on. That's what's wrong. Okay, this might be a problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I might die. I'll just have to use the worm in a bit. A magical ghost ship that's just down here for some reason. There's nothing up there. What am I doing? Okay, now I need Skulla. Before I go that way, let's see what's in the Clam Souls room. Weak enemies. Ancient Book 3. Another copy of my favorite book. Winged skeleton, I don't need that. Okay, can take that off. Let me put back on Triton for the damage. Flesh Golem. Flesh Golem. So gross and icky. Oh, hell no. You did not put that there. Okay. Let me put on the worm. Let me put on the worm. Yes, also the umbrella thing is totally a lance, not a spear. That's incorrect terminology, game. How dare you? I mean, it wouldn't be the first spear they got the wrong name for, that's for sure. Let me just take a moment to fix my hair, I guess, while we just wait for my HP to recover. I haven't gotten a chance to really talk to Hammer yet. Alright, chat. While we recharge my health, I'll just grab my Teddy Ursa plush and recharge my wholesomeness as well. This is what will get me through the day, chat. The sanity recharge. The teddies. Now, come on. Only 5 at a time. There's gonna be how many of these in the way? Guess we're gonna find out here, huh? Okay, Wood Golem. Lightning Doll. Oh god. I can't fight this. I actually can't fight this. Like, it'll take an eternity to kill. I can't. He's only gonna be guarding, like, a couple item checks. He's not gonna be guarding, he's not gonna be guarding, like, any bosses. So I can afford to just leave him alone. Unless he has the Clam Souls behind him. Which would suck, but... I can't fly over him. I can't, like, teleport behind him. I have to kill him, and the problem is I'm pretty sure he's replacing the Mudman soul, or enemy. So that means there's gonna be, like, a ton of them throughout that entire hallway, and I'm going to have to fight them all on the way back as well. So, no. I'm not doing that. That's not worth it right now. It's not worth it. So, now let's go back here and climb up. Maybe we'll find the Clam Souls later. Theoretically could run through them with Iron Golem. That's true, but... Hang on. Do that. Not flinch and just take a chunk of damage, but then... What if I get stuck in the middle and I'm not able to heal with the worm, right? Get him. Got him. Had to take him out. Point had to be made. Now this is open, and I can go back to the start. Thanks for subbing there, friend. Appreciate it, Raven. Now you can use the cute teddy bear emotes, that's right. And there's a save room over here. Do you think you know what? Since the save is here, should I just try it? See if this is something I can use for future playthroughs as well. I'm level 30. I'm gonna go for it. I just made a save. Let's do it. What if I used a soul to charge through the whole hallway while also using Iron Golem as a backup? That might work, right? Those Teddy Ursa emotes are a lot of fun. I love them a lot. Teddy Ursa's just a wholesome lad. Okay, so let's go for it. First of all, let's just do that. Charge through the Allure Lune. Hopefully I don't run out of MP, I know. Let's see if I have enough at my current level. I do have a mind up, but we'll see. Alright, I gotta do this. Just for one part. That's what I hate about Scala. Undyne. Why couldn't they just be a passive soul or something? Okay. Iron Golem. Which one costs the least? Manticore is 39. Curly is... Okay, no, sorry, not 39. 30. 30. Devil is also 30. They're all the damn same, aren't they? Oh, no. Those guys are there. Okay, I think the big skeletons actually replaced, the Mudman. I thought I was gonna have to deal with a lot of them. Uh-oh. Alright, so far so good. Wow, they made that blood red back there. Okay, this better be good. Skull... Okay, that's... I don't think that's good. Damn. That's supposed to be, like, treasure in the background, I think. Hang on. Wait, no, didn't that the one... That's not the one with the hidden room, right? No, it's not. Crap. Oh! And now there's one over here. Okay, so he spawns based on where I am. Take the money chest. Alright, well, I did it. 75% of the map done. Wow, you took forever to die there. We need Scala, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna finish you off. Gotta play it safe. Woo, we got the stuff. Alright, now we can head back. Hang on, you. I'm trying to think of where to head to next exactly. Just enough. Perfect. Now I need to get up here. It's annoying. Hang on. Just gonna get past these two enemies. Too scared to jump. I can safely kill them like this. It's fine. That is a very awkward spot for those lads, isn't it? And now we're safe. These guys, there's no way they can kill me. And I should probably go pay a visit to Hammer now. And buy potions. That's what I should do. Rushing seems to have worked well, yeah. Purple in the back. No Black Panther soul. I'd kill for that right now. That'd be so nice. This spear might be the strongest weapon I get, which is concerning. I want to find the clam souls if it's even in the seed. Super potion for 5,000 restores all HP. He's not. How much does beef curry give? We buy one. All rocks is suit. Well, can't really grind for that now, can I? Castle map 2. Well, he's got what he's got. He doesn't sell regular potions, it seems. These are barely going to be worth it. I guess I'll just take... does anyone want to look up how much the beef... What am I saying? I can look it up in the damn menu. I know it doesn't say. How much does the beef curry restore? For an Aria of Sorrow? Because it might be worth it to stock up on that if he's selling that. So I don't think that's something he can even normally sell. Floating Gardens. How did I get into the Floating Gardens again? That's the question. I don't remember. What I should do is I should go to the arena. Because the arena has the last boss I need to beat, Legion. And then I gotta climb the top floor. Which I get to by... I don't quite remember how to get there, actually. How did I get to the top floor? What do I got on? Triton. Perfect. It restores 800? Are you serious? That's... Okay, I should probably stock up on that. Maybe when next time I visit Hammer, I just, sell a bunch of the useless weapons I'm not using anymore. According to the wiki, the beef curry is the highest healing food item. Well then. Looks like I got lucky. It's definitely something I should grab. Oops. Hang on now. Alright. This looks fine. Was it the where did going down there lead me to? I kind of want to double check that while I'm here. Because I haven't been here for like... Oh, right. I got... That's the jump scare axe armors. These guys can't really hurt me now. Let me see what this is. Okay, back to the start up here. So that doesn't really matter too much. It's like someone's honking their horn out like a straight away. Damn it. Don't get jump scared by the axe armors. We do know the arena leads to the arena, though. About one beef curry, but I can definitely get some more, but grab some money if I can. Okay, so I was here earlier, and I immediately left because of some bullcrap here, as you'll see. What can I do here? What can I do here? Because there are a lot of these guys here. So we're gonna have to poke our head in here carefully. Great, poisoned, so less damage. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I just had to, like, inch along and like, know that they're coming. You know. Alright, gotta be careful. The katana. The Japanese sword. While you were using poison claws, I stole your blade. Gimme. Gimme. Die. Ow! Gotcha. Okay, being able to take them out in 2 hits is, like, probably the only thing making this possible right now. Yeah. And there's the warp room. Perfect. There's no warp room next to a save room, really. That's easily accessible. I don't quite remember. There's a save room not too far from here. I think the arena actually has its, save room closest to its warp room. Oh my god. That's fine. Ow. This is kind of an awkward spot for him, isn't it? Okay. Damn, the enemies they got for the arena this time are not pushovers, that's for sure. There's also 2 of those, like, floaty guys up there. Don't have Chrono Mage wherever it is. This? Lads, you were in the worst spot right now. Oh, no, never mind. They're stuck. Idiots. Arena is very green. Quite a fun little contrast from everything being purple today. So, now the question is, do I want to do the arena chambers, where it has a good item normally hidden at the end? Could have the clam souls in there. Could have something good in there. Let's take a look. Save room I just got, so let's do it. Okay, game. Okay, okay. Okay! You want to tell me how that's fair? I guess we're not going in that room. The blood is yellow and green. That's funny. Now that is some top-tier trolling. Didn't walk into that this time. I'm proud of me. Oh, another Skulla? Okay, game. Well, that's one. May as well head to the save room again. If I put on Iron Golem, I could probably just slip through the Dark Armors, but oh my god, that's gonna be hell. That's some top-tier randomizer luck right there. His sword is, like, right in my face as soon as I go in there. And there's not enough room to, like, do a charge build-up. Oh, get out of the way. Let me see, let me see, let me see. What if I were to start using Nemesis and have Iron Golem on? Would that work? Just tank the damage. Wow, I found a use for it, chat. I found a use for Nemesis. Only a randomizer can use it, though. Oh, damn it. Gold ring. That's normally there, though. Oh, fantastic. What? Wait, what? Oh, no. No, no, chat. The Dark Armors initially, despawned the Cannonball, or Wrecking Ball, which means I didn't open it properly, which means I'm stuck. Oh, wait, what? What did I just do? I went to put in the soft reset. Wait a second, what? That just teleports you to the start area now? Oh. Well, that's handy. Huh. I think I may have missed that. It's probably on the randomizer page and I just didn't see it. So I could be... this doesn't look right. I think doing that messed the game up a little bit. Oh, the warp room doesn't work. Uh-oh. This doesn't look quite right, chat. It doesn't work anymore. Oh, no, okay, it's fine now. Let's go back down. Well, at least now I know. I guess, like, because the DS games have, like, a free magical ticket in your, inventory. As soon as, I'm gonna die. Hang on. Wait, no! You're not supposed to attack me! He's not playing by the rules, chat. Well, I gotta level up. Potato pancake, beef curry. Just eat that. I don't want to die here. I can buy more, beef curry later. I thought it was soft lock too. Well, I guess that's handy, but yeah, because of the map randomizer in DS Castlevanias, they make it so that you start with an infinite magical ticket in your inventory, so you can always warp back to your starting room so you don't get stuck. By that, I mean, like, so you don't, like, fall down a pit, and you can't get out because you don't have double jump yet. There we go. I guess this randomizer has that in there for something similar. Well, I got in there, that's good. Okay, chat, now let's try secret room number 3. Let's see how that, well, not secret. I guess we'll see. That is really kind of janky, though. It clearly seemed to mess the game up a little bit. That warp room was just, like, destroyed. Flesh golems. Wait. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to kill them all before I can ride the thing. Alright. Is it just 2 of them? Oh, okay, then. That's fine. I'll just kill 2 of them and I'll do this easily. That's easy. That's gonna be easier than vanilla. Oh, wrong thing. Hang on. Oh, I can't activate another soul until this wears off? Oh, that's lame. You should be dead. There you go. Alright, let's go through the world's greatest puzzle. Wump, 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 wump. Last one. Okay, and that won't be coming back. Wait, what? What's that? Casual close. That's my starting equipment. I did all that for that. Later, fellas. Well. Alright then. Not close to a level up. Let's just let's go back to the save room, and then we're gonna beat up Legion, because that has to be Legion in there. I don't think there's anything else. What do I got on? Triton, Lightning Doll. I should have him dead. I'm pretty sure Holy's super effective against Legion. Let's go. Nice change of clothes after all that sewer water. Map is at 79%. Once I do this, I can go back to top floor. There we go. Camera expects me to enter from the left. Now we wait. Should probably put on Wood Golem for this. Kirby's wholesome and fun. I like Kirby games. Okay, should probably a good place to use my mind up. Okay, can't really do that. Legion's got so much damn health. There we go. Easy. Zombie soldier. That's actually kind of fitting in a weird way. The whip knuckle. Okay. Allows you to throw whip-like punches. Yeah! Punch. Not good. And that should be every... I didn't kill Headhunter. I need to go back and kill Headhunter. I still haven't done that. I died to him, like, at the start, and I didn't go back and beat him yet. Part of me is hoping I can just find the Super God Sword and be done. Just shred everything that gets in my face now. Hey, you can't do that. Killer Mantle in the right spot. Shrine Maidens! Yoink! High mind up. Mage just bathing with the... bathing with the golem there. What's this? Hang on. Zombie officer jumping while taking damage restores health. That is such a, like, a specific thing that you... It's just like, why would you put that on? Okay, I can leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. Not today, Nova Skeletons. Or Beam Skeletons, as you're called now. Lightning Dole doesn't take up that much now. And I don't have Killer Mantle, so you're not dying. Satan's Ring. Hell yes. That's what I want to see. That's a +1 to my strength, actually, for 1 point of defense. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, that covers this section here. Still no clam souls. Yeah, I checked out the waterfall. I got everything in there. And yes, it was a spear lance and not an umbrella. There's nothing. Oh, I missed the middle door. Hang on. That's where you gotta go around all the way around from a different area. That's right. That's a behind the red Minotaur hole. Should probably stop in the save room since it's nearby and the arena enemies. Alright, cool, I could jump out of that. I thought it was stuck. That was almost bad. Go, Soma, go. These guys are free. They're stuck, so I'll just take them out. God, the green is so gaudy here. Oh, right. crap, die. I didn't get those hearts in time. Okay, so I could warp out of here, but let's just check the upper section right here. To the broken elevator. Oh, hell no. There's a red Minotaur Hall. What's in here now? Oh, these things. You are just everywhere today, aren't you? Remind me, chat, I gotta buy some beef curry. Even if I don't find clam souls, well... There we go. I can still win with the power of opening up the inventory. Red Minotaurs will be less annoying than this. Yeah, strong. I really didn't need to walk in there, but it's fine. Just wanted to mark the map. Yeah, just gonna do that to get out of there quickly. Oh, hell no. Stay away from me. Cream soda. How delicious and bad for your teeth. Oh, get out of here, you. Alright, that covers the arena, and we are at 82%. Crap. Okay, got him taken out. 7,800 at the next level. Let's go back to Hammer. How about we do that? I mean, I could have just used the teleport input I just put in. But, you know. That was a slide right there. Talk to Mina for the heal. Welcome back. Alright, so let me sell some stuff that I don't need. Short sword, just get rid of that. The Gram, I'm never using that. Wow, that's actually really, really a lot for a weapon I'm not going to use again. So let's sell it. Broadsword. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. There's the umbrella sword. Some of these I can get away for just selling a lot, huh? Here's my casual clothes. Take them. Now I can probably just buy like Ulrox's suit. May as well do that. It gives me a slight buff, and it costs me nothing now. So let's take that, and let me buy some stuff here. Get some yummy curry. Hang on. Buy as much as I can, I guess. May as well buy a super potion, too, for the hell of it. Anti-venom, don't need that. Anything else really worth grabbing? Not really. I don't need the other stuff. More money than I know what to do with. Okay, let's put on Ulrox's suit. It's a slight buff. We'll take it. And I got as much beef curry as I can carry. And I got a bunch of backup money in case things go wrong. Now, chat, I know I found Headhunter very early on, so... Let me just retrace my steps. Was it... It probably was... It probably was where the chapel entrance is, wasn't it? I don't quite remember. I know where to get to the forbidden area. We did that. Let me just retrace my steps here. I wish I had Black Panther at this point in the game a lot. I don't suppose any of you enemies are going to drop that soul. That would be great. And that goes up and around to there. What led me when I went up there, though? I better check. What a pain in the butt. Wish I could move faster. Best I can do is teleport back. I didn't unlock the warp room at the top floor, did I? I did not. So which means I'm gonna have to manually find the connecting thing to it. Let me see where this goes. That leads to the chapel. That's how I got to the chapel, that's right. And I know going to the past the water is something I did much later, so that's definitely not what I want to do either. So I just got to retrace my steps forward over here. It's fine. Might be better for now if I put on the poison sword so I can move a little bit faster here. Kaiser Knuckle can also be fun to use for a little bit at the while I'm fighting weak enemies. Hit them all. Save room over here. I should have, when I got to the top floor, I should have tried and found the warp room. Now I'm gonna have to find how to get there. Bat moves so fast in this game. It's really slow in Dawn. Still easy to run out of your MP pretty fast for it. Okay, just keep moving this way. We're doing just fine. We're getting extra experience, getting extra soul drops. Now you're retracing everything, though. You just want to know where everything is. I want to go fast. Long hallway. You get... Oops. Wait, what? How'd that not hit you? Die. You want to say maybe past here? Come on, game. Show me your magic. I remember when I couldn't even kill these things in one hit. The Medusa heads are a little tankier, because you're not supposed to meet them to the clock tower. Now, did I climb up the top of that? Actually, hang on, let me double check what's at the top of this. That might be handy. Did this go to the top floor? Please? No, that goes to the gardens, which I haven't really... Was it the garden exit that gave me there? I have to double check. Oh, I'm so thrown off because I didn't fully explore this place. No, that just leads back to the looping around there. Okay. That's fine. Well, I haven't fully explored this area yet anyway, so this could be my chance to get my God Sword. Let me go ahead and just put on the Poison Sword for now, then. I want to use that. Perfect. And there's a save room. Witch girls. No! There we go. We are A-okay. I'll take the experience points for what they're worth. Okay, 3 hits. Not bad. There's an unbreakable wall there. It'll definitely stand out considering how the palette's changed here. They're not really damaging me, no. Alright, I guess I'll just loop around here, since I found the other entrances to this place. My only regret is that I'm not fast here, though. Which boss is left is Headhunter. I cannot for the life of me remember how the hell I got to Headhunter at the start. Remember I went there just like once? And I just I'm like, I turned around. And I don't remember how I got there. I just don't. But I haven't explored all this place anyway. Oh, hell no. No, no, no. I missed the bottom right left corner. That can't stand. Hang on. There you go. All's right with the world. This sounds like PMD music. Yeah, I can kind of hear that. You did not just knock me down like that, you little shit. Poison worm at the grave. Still wonder if that grave is meant to be Lisa's. Oopsie. Because it just sticks out. Niga just loves to throw in tiny details like that. Okay, Blue Soul. Not the kind of check I need, but could be Panther. Alistair, damn it. There's no other items up top to grab. Oh, well there's that. Never mind, tasty meat. I just need the top right corner now. I'm trying to dive kick off it. Which boss are left? It's just Headhunter, but I don't remember how to get there. Alright, I loop back around to this, apparently. Which means if I just continue forward, I'll get back. Alright. Just double checking. I already grabbed everything from these sections earlier. Alright, now I'm back around here. Perfect. I guess I may as well check out the rest of this place while I'm here. Fill out the rest of those remaining dots. I have bat and everything, so I can go where I need to. Provided I don't run out of energy here. MP, rather. Got you. Hang on. Yep, this is where I gotta go. Please tell me there's just something placed around waiting for me. I need it, game. I need it. Okay, this is good. Meat. We only know that restores a tiny bit, though. Okay, that's all of the floating gardens done. Except for that one spot where I need to come back. So I guess I just leave. How annoying. I didn't even find anything good. As for my level 34, I'm about nearly at end game levels, but I want that stupid sword so I can just kill Chaos quickly. Oh wait, that's kind of a meme now, isn't it? Killing Chaos. Yeah! Alright, let's go this way. This should lead to it, I hope. Wood Golem. I'm reasonably sure that this path is gonna lead to Headhunter now. Skull necklace. No way it's good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, down here. Down to the right. That'll lead to it. I'm gonna kill Chaos. It's gonna be cool. This should lead to an underground cemetery. Yep, there it is. And I also have what I need to explore the rest of this. There we go. Really was not prepared to fight these enemies here, like, at all. But now I am. Yeah, you can stand on top of the horse. Alright, let's get the items here. Tree girl. Dead from poison. Lightning Doll is barely draining my MP now. And now that I got a high mind up, I won't need to worry about it ever again. The question after this is going to be, though, is how do I get back to the top floor? There is that. I've only been streaming just over 3 hours. This definitely isn't going late. Don't worry. That's everything there. What are we at? 89%. The green room. Hang on. Better put that spear back on. Oh, I'm back, and this time I don't have a pocket knife. Oh, how unfortunate for you. He does 1 damage to me. Luck increased by 8? Wow, how exciting. Oh, right, gotta get the orb. Oh, this room is lagging hard. I'm half worried if I use the wrong spell, the game is just gonna, like, explode and crash hard. Poison's fine, it goes away. What's this? Oh! Alright, well that's nice. I don't need it, but it's I guess I have it. About 10,000 the next level. I'm at 35. Poor fools can't hurt me. That's just a regular-ass katana. Don't need to worry about any money, apparently. What's this? A black belt? 4 points of defense for 3 points of attack. And a little bit of intelligence. I think I'll just keep the ring. Okay, looks like I got everything I need here. Would it be worth it to just... Yeah, let's do that. That is so freaky to look at, though. Welcome back. I guess I might as well buy some extra... Wait, what? What? Oh, now he's selling regular potions, too. Weird. I'm gonna buy a couple of them. Okay, let's go to the warp room, chat. Alright, let's use our brains. Let's use our brains right now. Where, oh where, was the top floor? Because I don't remember what connected to it, like, at all. I guess because I beat the boss, it updated the shop to have potions. I'm just gonna start with here, what we think about it. Rack our brains together. There's not that much longer left of the game. It doesn't look like I'm going to find, Wait, no, there was a thing that connected to it, but I had to break the, I had to break the wall, right? Or I think I just didn't go the other way to something, so let me go there. Maybe for all I know... I'm pretty sure I also missed the hidden room in the clock tower. I passed it, like, at some point, but Palette Randomizer threw me off because they all... Wait, is this it? No. I know there's a hidden room in the clock tower, so... I think it's actually passed over here, the one place I didn't go yet. Okay, let me put Scala on. Let's kick these harpy eggs. That's a place for that. Okay, that's where I need bats. I'll put over here, though. Dead end, or... Aha, this. Oh, God. Yeah, let's skip doing this. Why did I have to get these enemies here? Oh, it's crap. Regular gym clothes. Bad drop. Bad drop. Well. Good. We good. I need to fight you. Oh, it's another All Rocks' suit. Well, that's a dead end there. Time to do that. Freaks me out every time I do it. Alright then. Where else do I look? Okay, this has to be it. There's no other doors left, right? I've gone like one by one through them. Finally, I found it. Okay. Alright. That was a whole lot of running around for nothing. I had to individually go through every single door, one by one, until I finally found where the hell this area was. I couldn't find it. I'm probably just gonna end up cutting that out, because it was just me literally running across everything, killing, like, low-level enemies. It was kind of really annoying. Hang on, let me check this. Army jacket. Probably not as good. Nope. Okay. Well, we found it. So, from now on, I'm going to make sure I get the damn warp room when I come here, because that was kind of absurd. Speaking of which, there it is now. I don't need to worry too much about extra items, because everything's dead now. I just gotta go kill Graham. To the top floor we go, chat. Oh, hell no. Alright, Iron Golem it is. Find the save room. Well, there's the way to open that up, but it's kind of irrelevant now. Uh-oh. Game had issue loading that room, which means there's probably going to be, like, lag enemies. Let me save. I know about the secret room, so I may as well just grab the stuff from that right quick. Couldn't hurt. All bosses are dead, so I should be able to kill Graham. Bunch of mimics here. What is that? Poison Fist. Oh, not that. A lot of poison today. Okay. Yeah, I literally, during the entire time looking for stuff, I found no items of substance or anything. I just had to check every door, and it's like, why? Why can't I find it? White Dragon. Bleh. Alright, it's fine, though. It's fine. Because we got it. We got what we looking for. Panther. Bone Pillar. That's not what I wanted. There's my level up, at least. What are we going into Graham with? 36? That's okay. Okay. That area's about checked out, except the center. I'm not gonna have 100% though, so it's fine. Point is, I got most of everything. Hang on, where's the save room? It's to my right now. Okay, perfect. Thank you all for sticking with me. Yeah, no, I don't think... Oh, we're good. Hang on. Rewind button on Twitch. Yeah. I was genuinely debating just, like, stopping my recording and looking back on the footage to see where the hell it was. Because I checked every door, and it was literally the last possible one. That kind of had me a little bit infuriated. Alright. But it's fine. We done. No secret there. It's different games. Okay, I got lots of beef curry. Let's whip him with the teddy bears. Is she crying orange juice? Or cheese? That does not look right, chat. I'm sorry. Hang on, what do I got on? Iron Golem, let me put on Triton. Take him out. Oops. Timed that a little too early. It's fine, I got the heals to spam. Okay, go to the next phase. Three. Oops. Oops, walked into that one. Can't believe it. Alright, here we go. Should probably put on a different weapon for this. A giant skeleton. Oops. Was in the wrong place for that. Oops. I didn't mean to... Oh my goodness. My finger slipped there, I swear. I'm so used to being able to just duck and spam like the Clam Souls attack against it. Oh! I thought it was far enough away. Wow, that was kind of annoying. I can't believe I just died like that. It's probably the first time that attack actually killed me. Alright. That's fine. Get up there, please. I'm just shaken up after my little extra trip around the castle. Alright, what do we got? Put on Triton. Wonder if just putting on... No, it'd be better to just spam Lightning Doll against him, then switch to head. Okay, let's take him out. Let's take him. Come on, buddy. I'm warmed up now. You can't hurt me. Still wish I had a better weapon, though. Oops. Can't believe I got hit by that. Dive kick hitboxes. She's crying cheese, chat. Or vitamin C. I should really just let myself overheal so I don't blop it again. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Giant skeleton. And let me just heal so I don't be an idiot again. Oops. He says that, but look what he does. I couldn't crouch in time because the landing lag. That's the main thing. Oh, yeah, it's literally the landing lag. That's what got me. Hang on, do this. Damn it. Yeah, I can't duck in time because of the lag on the spear. Okay. Just have to take this slower than normal. Alright, got him. Thought I was just missing it before, but no. Okay. Now give me the sword, please, I'm begging you. That's not what the sword I needed. Still, it's a good one, and I can cancel it, so we take that. Alright, now we need to go kill Chaos. Alright. Let's do that. Hi, Mina. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Buy one of those. Buy another beef curry so we can be scum. Alright, chat. How did I get to the floating gardens again? Oh my goodness, finally, I found it. Okay. I finally got back to floating gardens after going through the entire castle like a second time. That was not fun. I have every warp room unlocked, but floating gardens is the only one that doesn't have a warp room, so I just had to run around and find a door that led here again. Oh, I did not like that. Probably just gonna cut the annoying castle wandering just for YouTube, because that was not fun. I don't know why, I just can't find them. Okay. That's not where I'm gonna go. Oh, is it not gonna take me there? Okay. Hang on, I gotta go back the other way. This one doesn't seem to lead to it. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. We found it. Good, 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 good. Alright, we can finally beat the game. I don't need to put the spear on for this fight, because holy damage is bad in this fight. Climb down you. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Okay. Maybe Lightning Dawn will be good there. Oh, I can't do that, of course. Okay. This is the part where I can just spam to finish. Hang on. I wasn't able to buy MP potions, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, what do I got on for this? Triton, good. Perfect. Oops. Damn it. Probably gonna level up from him, but that's okay. It just rips parts of the damn castle off over there. That's a nice little detail. Okay. Got him. First try. Soma's had enough. Now get out of my way. Alright, now let's hop back up to the save room just to play it safe. Did I get... I don't know if I get experience for that. Uh-oh. Alright, so I'm gonna have to beat Chaos without... I'm gonna have to beat Chaos without the Clam Souls, so let's do it. Can be done, can be done. Piece is still just falling off the castle in the background there. Chaotic Realm. No map to look at. I got 97%. None of the map is added to, or the map percentage doesn't count the Chaotic Realm. Okay. Let's get through this. Who knows? I might actually find a placed item along the way. Uh-oh. Fire sword for you? No thanks. Might be better to use the spear now. Ooh, a lot of it, like 3,000. Whoopsie. Persephone. Well, I don't need that. Not too much further to go now, chat. Just got one more boss, and I got more than enough healing items to spam against him, it seems. These guys don't need to be killed. There's nothing up there. So they get in my way, of course, in which case they do gotta be killed. Headhunter boss room. Yeah, this game does have a lot of weird translation issues with some of its item names. Another funny one is, for one of the souls, it has the effect of increasing your experience by 120%. That's what the description says, but in reality, it just gives you a 20% boost. So, they, worded it very poorly. Because 120% boost would double it and add 20% on top of that, right? There we go. They made it sound way better than it actually does. Okay, these guys. Shadow Knight. Okay, I'm gonna have to Iron Golem through them. Alright, this area. Great. Need to skull through it. A lot of horses down there. Oh, that's where you are. Perfect, perfect. Okay, that's just a dead end over there. It's usually just a bunch of knights. Hang on. Iron plate. That's such an early game item, too. Okay. Oh. I got hit as I was entering the super bright room. Wait, what? What's that? Skull key? The hell is that? I don't recognize that item. Opens doors marked with a skull design? That's, wrong game? This game doesn't have a skull key. What is this? Is it like a leftover data from Harmony or something? I've never seen that before. I think that's a Harmony item just left over in the engine that the randomizer can just call. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's dodge and survive. Perfect. Hang on, this is probably a save room over here. Nope, just you. Oh, there it is. Alright, final room chat. We got it. And I just got to level up a moment ago, right? Yeah, should be safe to fight. The only concern I have is the landing lag on this spear. So I'm gonna have to switch to the fire sword. Put on Triton, spam lightning doll, maybe. Maybe save again after doing that. I got the healing items and stuff, so I can tank this. Let's go. And now we have the worst background for a final boss ever. I don't remember which one you're supposed to grab first. Hang on, I should heal, just play it safe. Alright. This is kind of rough with my current weapon here. There we go. Now I got my yellow soul back. Right. Got greedy. Okay. No overhead either. Oops. That's not what I want. Okay, phase 2. How do you no-hit this? I don't know. This game is probably the easiest GBA Castlevania, but it's somehow also, like, the hardest to do, like, a no-damage run, if you ask me. My man is all gone. Okay. 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 Oh, this takes a while here. Hang on. I'm taking no chances here. Can do a bit of damage to it without outbreaking those eyeballs, but you know. Oh, great. No platform to stand on there. Just fine. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Now I do a bit more damage to it. That hardly seems worth it with this loadout, doesn't it? And I messed one up there. Okay. Time to use that. And that. Hang on. Will one of these do better? Let's try. Wow. Hell no. What about the slime here? Not really, huh? Crap. This is such an ass fight with this weapon. Okay. Hope the slime hits those things off of me. What a silly thought. Oh, I killed it? Oh, wow. I thought that was going to go for a little longer, but I actually did it. Wow, I didn't need to spam that much. I just killed Chaos, chat. Heck yeah. We tenny dabbed on that lad. Alright. That wasn't too bad of a run for a first run. Only issue I had was that I probably should write down some of the important, like, connections next time. Or maybe there's an option for that. There you go. Wake up, Soma. It was all just a dream. There was no random stuff there. You survived. Oh, but yeah, having to manually run back and check every single door again to find the gardens in the top floor. There we go. That was a teensy bit annoying. There we go. Oops, let me hit that there. I did enjoy this one though. It's just, man, I had the worst luck with deciding to go back checking which doors. I'm just gonna cut that part from YouTube because that was probably like a straight half hour or so in total of me just running back and forth, checking every single door, getting no items or experience really, and just being like, okay, this doesn't go to the top floor, this doesn't go there. I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I write this down? I was so tempted to just stop recording and like look at the footage and make more editing work for myself. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if you have 100% souls, Soma is kind of like, I'm cooler now in the ending. Alright. But that was fun. It was fun to go through. I hated getting a little bit stuck at the end, but that's all that matters. But maybe next week we can try the Harmony of Dissonance randomizer. Let me see here. But I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to play some Mystery Dungeon now, I'd say. Hope you all enjoyed this, YouTube. Have a good night. Bye-bye.